G'day trendsetters, coming to you today from the summit of Norton Summit, across the road from the Scenic Hotel, out in front of the old council chambers, joined by LGC herself. The climb behind me and over there, Old Norton Summit Road, are pretty popular with the road cycling community. When I used to live here, I rode those climbs many times. And the old Stagecoach Road, I think it's called. Anyway, benchmark climbs if you're a road cyclist, etc. We've got about 50k route. A lot of climbing today, including the infamous Blockers Road, which some of you gravel cyclist types will know. Some steep grades, and we're heading to Lobethal and back. And the weather is off the bloody chart. Let's get cracking. Some lovely houses in this neck of the woods. The route starts off on bitumen or pavement, and we'll be going on gravel pretty soon. This is in an area known simply as the Adelaide Hills. And here's our favourite sign, Gravel Road. Dust nuisance, drive slowly. It's rather tepid today. It's about 30 degrees Celsius, high 80s Fahrenheit. Thinking about the winter in the Northern Hemisphere. That shit. Onto Blockers Road, which will become gravel momentarily. It has a few steep pitches. Not too many motorists drive this one, which is quite fine with me. Gravel on Blockers Road. Some amazing houses in this neck of the woods. I would love to own one of these houses. Mind you, if you have to ask the price. I know for a fact we're approaching the very steep part of Blockers Road here. Maybe you can see it on the Garmin. There's the road we traversed a moment ago. Look at this view. Unbelievable. LGC, what do you reckon? I think she's speechless. Almost at the steepest part of the climb, which has some unique sights once we reach that point. The good news is Blockers is not relentlessly steep, so there's plenty of little spots where it drops off in the steepness of the grade. With that said, it's not an easy climb. Here is the Peugeot Graveyard. He's obviously a Peugeot collector. This climb is very well known for these cars parked by the side of the road. LGC, welcome to the Peugeot Graveyard, part of today's climb. I'm assuming there's at least 20 Peugeots up here. There you go, Blockers Road. And apparently on that sign, someone is a wanker. Good afternoon. We are at the Fox Creek Bike Park, Cuddly Creek Reserve. This is a pretty sweet area to ride a mountain bike. I could ride this bike, but there's a nutbag trail, so we're not going to kill ourselves today. Notice the trees in camera shot for trendsetters, plenty of new growth. The dead trees, well, they were unfortunately torched by a bushfire at some point. On the left, ruins of an old farmhouse. On to bitumen after a long spell of amazing gravel roads here in the Adelaide Hills. Rolling into Lobethal, South Australia. Around Christmas time, lights of Lobethal is a very popular spot. Local residents basically adorn their houses with a ton of Christmas lights. It's quite the attraction. We'll make a quick stop at the Foodland for a bit of drink and grub. We're leaving Lobethal. In fact, we're riding above Lobethal now. This town is quite often visited by the tour down under. In fact, I'm quite certain it's visited once again in 2024. off the main road out of Lobethal and back on the gravel, the quieter road, less travelled. A little bit loose and chunky here in this spot. I wouldn't recommend riding this one-handed. Notice this tree right there, trendsetters. Very old fire damage, yet it's come back magnificently. Hey LGC, what do you reckon so far?
Beautiful.
This road will be incredibly dodgy to drive or ride straight after rain. Bloody hell. Really nice equestrian centre, currently in camera shot. Beautiful farmhouse ruin across the field. Back onto pavement, or bitumen as we call it here in Australia, for a short while. We are currently riding through the area known as Lenswood, where a lot of apples are grown. In camera shot are some of the apples I was talking about. There's a bunch down there, and you can see fields of them covered. In addition to gravel cycling being bloody awesome here, the road cycling is also off the chart. I have about 13 kilometers to ride. Still have 3 noted climbs courtesy of the Garmin's Climb Pro. Not an easy climb at the moment. Welcome to Basket Range. Less than 7 k's to ride, or less than 5 miles to ride, if the imperial measurement system is your preference. Just spotted a Jumbo Visma rider who is in the Tour Down Under, starting shortly out for a secret training ride. And of course, I saved the best for last. Haha! There's 1 climb remaining, which will take us almost back up to Norton Summit. What goes down must go up. With that said, this climb is stunningly beautiful. many years ago, and a lot of local riders will know all about this. Head out of Adelaide, up McGill Road, up Norton Summit, down through Basket Range, over to Lobethal. Then you've got multiple route choices on the way back. Of course, have a drink of choice, coffee, whatever, up in Lobethal. Hello again, welcome this time to Ashton, a little community here in the Adelaide Hills. Jams and curd ice cream, that sounds absolutely bloody amazing. There is the Ashton Post Office and Cafe. Cafe's closed now, usually it's a lunchtime type crowd, or weekend crowd I guess, but that's a post office. A little bit different to the post office we see in the United States, LGC. Just over 1.5 kilometres remain to Norton Summit and the end of today's ride. And here we are once again, smack bang in the middle of Norton Summit. And here is all you need to know about Norton Summit right there. A couple of local blokes. LGC, on a scale of 1 to 10, no pressure, what did you think of that route today?
Probably 9.5 favorite.
Excellent, thank you. And that was a route I designed myself. I know these roads pretty well. Alright, trendsetters, that wraps it up for today's ride experience video here in beautiful Norton Summit, South Australia. Basically my hometown. As always, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the Gravel Cyclist YouTube channel for interesting ride experience videos such as this one. No bull gravel bike reviews. Check out how filthy my bike is. I haven't washed the bloody thing in 2 weeks. Bit of grax or squirt on the chain, that's it. That's how you do bike reviews, no fucking around. Other product reviews, and of course, LGC's favourite, right?
General Madness.
What the hell? Oi, what are you doing, grumpy poo-poo pants? Oh my God. Really? Ugh. You go home now, you little buggers. Get home. Go on there. You get home right now. You go home now. Hey. As all of it is released to the channel, we'll see you in the next video.